Hey everybody, I just wanted to do a quick video. I just have a few minutes left. It's taken me like a trillion times to get this done, but anyway, I wanted to talk about a few things. I guess I'm a little bit over 2 years into transition now, and I'm really happy with the physical changes and all of that good stuff, and for the most part, I'm happy with all that I've come to as far as how to integrate, more of my feminine side into my presentation and all of that kind of stuff, which has been quite a struggle. But I guess what I wanted to talk about is, in some respects, I feel like I traded in a lot of the problems that I was experiencing before transition for a different set of problems. Although I'm much happier now in my own skin and in my everyday life, and I was just telling a friend that it's probably a lot better for my kidneys now that I don't wait to go to the bathroom forever, and that bathroom situations aren't really a problem anymore. But I guess what I wanted to talk about is coming out. The thing is that I don't want to be stealth. I don't have a desire to be stealth. But I'm finding it hard to know how to come out or when to come out to people, and that kind of thing. It's interesting to recognize that my whole life I was seen as somebody who was different, or the incongruency of my gender was apparent in my everyday life, and now that's not. And now, in some respects, like, I'm tasting kind of what it feels like, I guess, to be quote-unquote normal. And I guess that with that, there's a lot of fear that I've recognized that I've gained a lot of fear in coming out, in that I don't want to lose somebody's respect. I don't want to be discredited anyway. And I guess some of that is coming from, just had a situation recently with, there was a coworker who told another coworker that I was trans, and luckily I'd already told the coworker that was receiving the information, so it wasn't really a problem. It's frustrating though, because I knew at some point, it was going to come up at work, but I don't really feel like it's workplace appropriate. It's not something that I talk to people at work about. At work, if I'm outside of work, then it's a different story, but it's just not really something that I want to talk about at work. And at school, I came out to and made friends with a guy recently, and that's been great. But I have another friend, a woman that I'm becoming friends with, that I would like to tell, and I think that she would be accepting and supportive, but I guess I'm having a hard time with how to tell, because it's something that shocks people now, and it's something that they don't see coming, and all of that kind of stuff, and it's just not like it comes up in conversation. So I guess I was wondering what you guys do, how you guys handle that situation, how you tell people, how you come out to people. Also, with this professor that I'm starting to do research with, I'm a psych major and I want to do transgender research, and he's the human sexuality professor, so he's interested in doing this research with me, and it seems that his assumption is that I'm cisgendered, because he made a comment recently about how it's a good thing I'm not part of the community because that would decrease my credibility. And that comment just caught me off guard, and I guess that maybe at that time I should have said something, but I didn't. And it's, from my angle, my perspective is that I think that it gives me more credibility because I know some of what I'm talking about, because I've experienced it. But I'm not going to school every day and stuff wanting to just be seen as the trans person. I want respect for just my academic capabilities and my interest in doing research, no matter what the topic is. And so I guess there's a fear somewhat of losing, like you said, credibility, or being discredited, because it's also my personal experience. So I'm having, I'm feeling like, in some regards, even though I'm, excited about transition, I'm much happier and all of that stuff. In some respects, I feel like I've traded in a certain set of problems for a different set of problems. And I'm sure that as time goes on, I'm just going to learn how to deal with these things. It just, sometimes it gets me down and it gets frustrating because I guess there's a part of me that just wishes that this wasn't my experience in some way. I just I just don't want gender to matter anymore. I'm tired of it, and I just want to be seen, as a good student, or as somebody who's hardworking, and as somebody who's, honorable and trustworthy, and all of those other traits. Like, I don't know, gender is just getting really old. Anyway, I don't know, those are the kinds of thoughts that are on my mind right now. I am still talking to a therapist these days and stuff, so I plan on, trying to work through some of that stuff. But I don't know. I mean, overall, everything's great, and it's much better than it was 2 years ago. But, there's just different stuff now that comes up in the road, and I guess I just wonder, how you guys come out to people. If I wanted to be, I don't have a desire to be stealth, so I want to be out there kind of waving the flag and being confident and proud and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm not really sure how to do that, I guess. Because I'm also not a person who's very in your face or, in it for any shock value or anything like that. But I do want to be authentic, and I want to be able to share my whole experience and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, these are my thoughts as of late. Hopefully I'm going to do more videos. I mean, I know that I say that every time, but I would really like to. I just have a hard time sitting down and making myself do this. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing well, and I've been watching a lot of videos even though I haven't made any. And I just want to say that all of the videos have been great, and I'm glad to see that a lot of guys are getting chest surgery and all the results look awesome. So I don't know. I mean, if any of you guys have any questions or anything like that, let me know. I'm not big into email and computers and all that kind of stuff, so sometimes it may take me a little bit to respond. But anyway, I hope everything's going well. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.